Good afternoon. Sir. Good afternoon.
Come.
Please be seated.
Thank you.
So you are from IIT Hyderabad
Yes, sir.
and you gave interview last time also.
Yes.
So what was your interview score?
140 marks.
140.
Yes.
Very good. So your prelim marks were less, or
So my mains marks were less. So that's why.
so you're not serious during mains?
Sir, I was serious during mains, but in some subjects, what happened in the final exam, for one question I spent more time, so that I had to compensate it in remaining time. I tried my best.
Okay.
But that.
So please introduce yourself, Rohit.
Sir, my name is Rohit Dhondge. I am from Nanded, Maharashtra. I did my schooling there, and I did my BTech in 2022 from Civil Engineering from IIT Hyderabad. And I was also Cultural and Literary Secretary in Student Gymkhana at IIT Hyderabad. My final year project was to analyze positive surge moving downstream in trapezoidal channel. And currently I am working as Junior Engineer in Public Works Department, Maharashtra. Yes, sir.
So you're already JE in Public Works Department.
Yes, sir.
It's a Group B.
Yes, sir. Group B.
Okay. So can you tell me who was Sambhaji?
Sir, Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj was the son of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, sir.
Okay, and Chaitanya ji?
Chaitanya Prabhu. Sir, I remember of Chaitanya Prabhu ascent from...
So Chaitanya Nagar is after Chaitanya Prabhu?
No, sir, I am not aware of on the what name the Chaitanya Nagar came, but I am aware of Chaitanya Prabhu on 15th century saint.
He was in which century?
15th or 14th century as far as I remember, sir.
And what does Nanded mean?
Sir, Nanded name actually came from Nandigram. There is a belief that Nandi went on Tat for Lord Shiva on Godavari's canal. So Nandigram was the name. Then afterwards it eventually became Nanded.
Very good. And how does Hyderabad get its name?
Sir, I am not aware, but I can guess, or like it's on Mir Usman Hyder Ali kind of thing, maybe the of Nizams.
Okay. Okay. One statue of Shivaji fell down.
Yes, sir.
Why it fell down?
Sir,
What could be the causes?
Sir, I think rusting of the iron, and also, sir, I have read in
It
newspapers.
was new. It was just inaugurated
3-4 months.
this year only.
Yes, sir. In December on Navy Day it was inaugurated. Sir, I read in newspaper that some reports where there was rusting of bolts, which was reported, but that was not taken care of. Also, the authorized was of 6 feet statue without internal structure of iron, but the made statue was of 35 feet. Sir, the causes can be the high winds, as it is at coastal areas on foot, and salty winds from which may have caused the rust. Yes, sir, I
No,
think.
but if rusting does happen, after all, there's a life. Even let's say there's a 20 bolt.
Yes, sir, yes.
In how many years it will become worthless? Whatever be the cause due to rusting.
Sir, maybe then inferior, the quality of materials may not have been inspected properly.
Yeah, but I don't think rusting of the bolts can be a cause.
Yes, so bolts, but the, maybe the internal frame that was supporting the statue, that may be weak. I think so.
If internal frame was weak, the statue did not collapse like that. It collapsed, the whole thing fell down.
Yes, sir, I saw. The only leg part was there.
Yes. So, how much is the wind force, and is it serious wind force?
No, sir, I am not aware of the wind force at that height.
But
the
is
formula
wind, is wind force a serious issue?
Yes, sir, wind force is a serious issue. When you are constructing a structure at a great height or a tall structure, it is a serious issue, sir.
Okay. But 35 feet is not very tall, is it?
But fort was at greater height. Fort.
Okay, fort itself was a
It's
great
greater
height.
height, yes, sir.
Okay, so that height.
नहीं ये देखो ना जैसे
Yeah, I got. Yeah, anyway, okay.
तो नीचे से फिल हो रहा है, शेयर फिल हो रहा है इधर,
Okay.
टेढ़े हो गए इधर.
Okay, can you like diary writing? So can you name 2 famous books which came out of diary writing?
Sir, by a diary by Anna Frank,
Okay.
and sir, story of my experiments, or sir, my experiments. Sorry, sir, my experiments with truth by Mahatma Gandhi ji.
Any other?
Sir, the jail diary by Bhagat Singh.
Okay. You have heard of Viktor Frankl?
Sorry, sir, I have not heard.
Man's Meaning in Life.
Okay.
A very interesting book. Anyway. Okay, tell me, you worked on that channel trapezoidal thing.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me one successful river linking project in India
Sir,
and one that did not succeed?
sir, I know which was successful, but not which was not successful, I don't know. The successful was 𝐂𝐤𝐴 interlinking project. 𝐂𝐤𝐴
Okay.
interlinking project.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
that was successful.
Yes, sir. And
Why we were not able to replicate it elsewhere?
Sir,
Or is any other project going on?
sir, actually there are 13 waterways currently interlinking project. I don't know, sir. But the main problems which can occur in interlinking is the elevation difference between them, and wildlife sanctuaries, national parks, they come in the way. So interlinking is like, there are some disadvantages of interlinking as well as advantages. So due to that disadvantages, we may not able to interlink
What
it.
all are the disadvantages?
So, they can cause erosion. Suppose a particular area has lot of fluoride in it and we interlinked it, then the fluoride will get eroded, it will be into the water bodies, and it will also affect the marine life or forest life nearby, because the discharge in the river will change. Suppose I have interlinked A river to the B river, discharge in A river has decreased. So that will cause the forest area will get less water as a groundwater from the river. So this is the main disadvantage, erosion and changing of the habitat, which basically biodiversity.
What failed was which one?
I don't know, sir, failed one.
You something tried in Ravi Vyas.
Okay.
Read about it.
Yes, sure.
Haji. And one last thing.
Rohit.
When you link a river, how do you measure the volume?
Sir, discharge.
Yes, how do you measure
Sir, we
discharge?
can have a venturi flume type
What is the unit?
meter cube per cubic, cubic,
Cubic. What is cubic?
sir, cubic meter per second.
Yes. Yes.
So you graduated from IIT Hyderabad,
Yes, sir.
okay, in 1922. So, what was your BTech project?
Sir, my BTech project was to analyze positive surge moving downstream in a trapezoidal channel. Basically, it was based on analytical equation, to derive analytical equation for trapezoidal channel.
It was all theoretical.
Yes, sir, it was all theoretical and analytical. Like I did derivation, which is not usually done in the reference books or anywhere. The derivation is not done for trapezoidal channel because the equation is very lengthy. So usually in books we use rectangular channel, but on field we have trapezoidal channel. So I derived equation for that, sir.
So it is a new thing you have done it.
Yes, a new thing.
Very good. So how it will be utilized?
Sir, it can be utilized in flood modeling studies because I did on positive surge. There are surge basically means increasing discharge, sudden increase in discharge that can cause a surge. It is a non-steady, non-uniform flow. So suppose there is a breakage of dam, then there will be sudden increase in discharge or sudden open of spillway gates. So it can be used in flood modeling studies. Suppose if we are changing a channel cross section, then it can be used there. Urban floods in rivers or tidal surges which come at coastal areas. So these studies will use this equation in computer modeling.
They will tell how much discharge will be there after a certain period.
Yes, sir. Suppose if we know
12
prior.
घंटे बाद पानी पहुंचेगा यहाँ, इतना पानी पहुंचेगा. Like that.
Yes, sir. Suppose if we know post surge and prior surge depth and prior surge velocity, then we can calculate the discharge, the wave velocity when the wave will reach at.
Okay, you are clear in project.
Yes,
So
sir.
if they ask, you should be able to tell. But along with that, you may be called like chairman has said, river linking projects.
Yes, sir.
You may, what was the olden concept Ganga Kaveri linkage?
Okay.
Why it could not be taken up?
Yes, sir.
Why it failed, or there were regional grids instead?
Yes, sir. I will look into it.
What are the causes of floods in North India or even Karnataka, Maharashtra? Because 1 year earlier, Maharashtra did not discharge water to Karnataka. There was all Karnataka dams were filled and water could not be handed over. And
Water sharing issue.
yeah.
Disputes.
So all this modeling, now they have been done probably. All this modeling has been discharged. That your Kolhapur was submerged 8 feet and Karnataka was not taking the water. like that.
Yes, sir, I
Because they said we are having surplus water.
Hmm.
So if it comes, then we will be flooded. Like that. So reasons of flood in different regions, like in Maharashtra, like I said,
Pune floods were there.
so you have to study.
Yes, sir, I studied. I've studied on
Karnataka, Maharashtra, where water goes.
Yes, sir. Sharing dispute issue was there. I studied.
Sharing dispute is one thing.
Floods.
During you are telling since flood forecasting and flood control, like if dam is broken, this much water will go there. So what should be the, if Tungabhadra dam has this much water, your Maharashtra this much water in some dam, then how do you link everything? So there is no floods in either Karnataka or Maharashtra, like that.
Sure.
So you should study that.
Sure, sir, I will.
ठीक है, बाकी तो पूछेंगे.
Okay, Rohit. Tell me, what is difference between neutral axis and centroidal axis?
Neutral axis and centroidal axis. Sir, neutral axis is a plane where suppose in bending moment, the neutral axis is the axis, like axis on the plane where the stresses are zero. And centroidal axis is axis passing through centroid and about with product of moment of inertia is zero.
So you said at neutral axis the stresses are zero.
Yes, sir.
All stresses?
Sir, axial stress, if we are concerned about bending moment, the flexural stress which comes, that will be zero. But shear stress can be maximum there, sir.
It can be maximum or it will be maximum?
Sir, it depends. If rectangular section is there, then it will be maximum. But we have supposed another section, we can consider it as T section or some another. So it depends.
Achha, okay. Will neutral axis and centroidal axis always collide?
Neutral axis and centroidal axis.
Coincide?
No, sir. In symmetric section, they will coincide.
And what about if a symmetric section is there but uneven materials are there then?
Uneven materials, so they will not coincide.
They will also not coincide.
Yes, sir. In that case.
Okay. What is slenderness ratio in a column?
Sir, slenderness ratio is a ratio of effective length divided by the lateral dimension for that length. That is slenderness ratio.
And how do we distinguish between different types of columns?
Sir, based upon the slenderness ratio, if it is less than 3, we will call it as pedestal. Between 3 to 12, we will call it as short column. And if it is greater than 12, we will call it as long column.
Is it?
Sir, in RCC.
Is columns defined only for RCC?
No, sir.
Then?
If steel also columns are there. But for steel, I don't know the constraints. If like it generally greater than 80 is considered as long column, I think, in steel.
Okay. What are the assumptions taken in the derivation of Bernoulli equation?
Sir, assumption. Sir, the liquid is considered as incompressible as well as inviscid, and the phenomena is considered as steady flow.
Okay.
Yes, sir. These are 3 assumptions are taken in derivation of Bernoulli equation.
So what is Bernoulli's equation?
Sir, Bernoulli equation says that if a point 1 and 2 is selected in a fluid flow which is steady, incompressible and inviscid, the total energy at point 1 and point 2 will be same.
Can it be anywhere in the fluid flow?
Sir, if it is irrotational flow, then it can be anywhere. But if it is an rotational flow, then it will be on the streamline.
Only on the streamline?
Yes, sir.
Let's say you are on the boundary layer. You are within vicinity of a boundary layer.
Okay, sir.
Within the boundary, can you apply Bernoulli equation?
Sir, it is an irrotational flow within the boundary layer. So,
is boundary layer a rotational flow?
Sir, within boundary layer.
Within the boundary layer is rotational or irrotational?
Sir, within boundary layer. Sorry, sir, I am not aware of. I think it is irrotational. Sorry, rotational.
What makes the flow rotational or irrotational?
Sir, rotational means if a particle is rotating about center of mass, then that is classified as rotational flow.
How does this rotation comes into picture?
Sir, due to viscous forces that will come, the shear stress is there.
But you said Bernoulli, we do not consider viscous.
Yes, sir. So I think, sorry, sir, I was confused. We can't apply in the viscid flow.
In the viscous flow, we cannot apply.
Yes, sir, that is within the boundary.
So that means in the rotational flow also we cannot apply Bernoulli.
Sir, on streamline we can apply.
Is it? Yes.
Sir, if we have to neglect viscous forces if we are
So
applying.
that's what I'm saying. Rotational flow, you are saying rotation comes due to
Shear stress and
viscosity,
viscous.
shear stresses.
Yes, sir.
And we cannot apply Bernoulli in viscous.
Hmm.
So that means we cannot apply Bernoulli in rotational flow.
Yes, sir, that links to that. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
So, Rohit, you live on canal, near to Canal Road, right?
Yes, sir.
What is this Canal Road?
Sir, that was basically a sewage canal, open sewage canal. It was constructed in trapezoidal nature. That was much before like 8 to 10 years ago. Now there is an 4-lane road, like 2 divided carriageway road there. So on basis of that, people used to say canal road, canal road. So the name it got is canal road, and it still persists there.
So, this road was built for transportation of local people or some other purpose?
Sir, not for local people, sir. It is used to connect some other district, not district, sir, but it is a 2-lane highway kind of thing. Not
Why it was constructed? What was the purpose?
So basically to for the transport, for ease of people from other talukas to come to Nanded.
That was the primary role of this road.
Yes, sir, because there was a huge space in Nanded city. Basically roads are small in nature because of densely populated region, but this road goes from the district to the panchayat region. So there was a space available there, and now development is taking place on that side. So this road was necessary and it was constructed.
Generally, you must have observed near to the canal there is a road.
Yes, sir, for maintenance and all. Yes, sir.
So this road must have been the primary purpose, would have been the maintenance of the canal rather than the transport. Yes, local people can use for the transportation, but the primary purpose is for the maintenance of the canal.
Sir, sorry sir, I was not clear. The canal is not there now. Canal is not there now.
Okay, canal is no more there.
In place of there is a road.
Okay.
Canal was much before 8 to 10 years ago. So the name still persists because
कहाँ गई canal?
sir canal sewage pipes install कर दिए sir.
It was sewage canal, sir. Okay, fine. Now, what is your job profile in PWD?
Sir, talking about my PWD job profile, sir. Basically, I need to check if the work done by the contractor or on the field is up to the mark as per specifications and drawings. Prepare estimates. Yes, sir. This work, and to update my seniors about the work going on the site. Basically, I am the junior engineers are the arm of the department on the field, which will keep them updated and notified about the work going.
So, what work is going on at your site?
Sir, currently High Court, Taluka High Court is being built there, sir.
Taluka High Court.
Yes, sir. In
So,
front of
that
our
is the
office.
project.
Yes, sir. That is the project currently ongoing. The major project in the Taluka, Kannad, in where I am posted.
Okay. What is the grade of concrete being used?
Sir, M35.
Such a high grade of
Yes,
concrete.
sir. Actually, I saw the design and they have made it over safe, made be columns, their sizes, and M35 is used everywhere. That just PCC M10 they have used, but M35 they are using for beams, columns, footings.
What is exposure condition over there?
Sir, exposure is like moderate.
Moderate. And then also
Rainfall
they are
on-
using M35.
Yes, sir. The design they have made over safe, like it's the government structure. I'm not aware, but design is over safe. The design was revised 4 to 5 times, sir.
It was revised 4 to 5 times.
Yes, sir. Some dimensions.
Why?
Sir, there were some issues regarding the dimensions of column, the ratios. So it was revised.
Like the columns are rectangular or circular?
Sir, rectangular.
Why not circular?
Sir, I am not aware of why they have not considered circular
Okay.
column.
Why do we consider circular column? Or if you have to prefer the rectangular column or circular column, which one you will prefer?
Sir, I will prefer, if I am giving helical reinforcement inside, I will prefer circular column. Circular column I will prefer.
Sorry. So your reinforcement will decide your shape of the column, cross-sectional shape.
No, sir. I will prefer a circular column because in rectangular column at edges there will be concentration of stresses, and in circular column the moment of inertia about any axis will be same. So the buckling part, if it is a long column, will be more like buckling will be more in the rectangular column, not in the circular column. So circular column I will prefer.
Why in building we use rectangular column than circular column?
Sir, in buildings, the formwork for circular column may be difficult, sir.
Let us say I make the formwork easy for you, then formwork is not an issue.
Okay.
I
Sir,
have solved the problem of formwork.
okay, sir. I am not able to think of, sir, why we use rectangular. Maybe the brick walls. No, sir, I am not aware of.
Fine. My last question. In Hyderabad city,
Yes.
we have a very good drinking water problem solving structure.
Okay.
What is that?
Drinking water problem solving structure.
Yeah. IIT Hyderabad is in which part of Hyderabad?
Sir, Sangareddy, Kandi area.
Okay, this is on the outskirts, right?
Yes, sir, on the outskirts. So it comes basically in Sangareddy district,
Okay,
but they have named it at IIT Hyderabad.
okay. So there is a very prominent structure built by somebody, very prominent person in
Hussain Sagar Lake. Hussain Sagar Lake, but I don't know, it's not.
no.
No, sir, I am not aware of, but there is some tank bund area that may be.
That tank bund area is basically your Hussain Sagar Lake,
Okay.
where there is a statue of.
Buddha, Gautam
Yeah.
Buddha ji. Sir, no, sir, I am not aware of some structure for drinking water. I will look into it, sir.
Sure, definitely.
Thank you, sir.
Sir,
Okay, I just have one curiosity.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, you said they have replaced the canal, sewerage canal with a pipe.
Yes, sir.
Now, sewerage is very corrosive.
Yes, sir.
So, how will you save the pipe from corrosion?
Sir, saving the pipe from corrosion, basically corrosion takes place in steel, and in concrete it will take sulfide corrosion.
Huh?
Other materials will be also subjected to corrosion, but the pipe we can use is vitrified clay pipe, like stoneware pipes for sewage. They are chemical resistant, sir. So we can use that pipe for transfer of sewage.
Okay, but if you have used a pipe and then you come to know that it has got corroded,
Okay, sir.
how do you?
Sir, we need to replace the pipe, or we need to have that, we need to excavate that pipe, sir.
There's one more new technology has come.
Okay. Sir, no, sir, I'm not aware of such technology, but maybe I can think
Have you
of
heard of CIPP?
CIPP. No, sir, I'm not heard.
One technology has come. They put inside the pipe. They put a layer
Okay.
of PVC.
PVC or rubber or plastic
Acha.
coating
Okay.
inside.
Inside the pipe.
They cast it inside because it's a very serious problem now,
Yes.
and the cost of changing is very, very high.
For that PVC pipe cost is high, like PVC coating,
No,
Yes.
changing the corroded pipe is.
excavating and again changing that.
So they stop the flow for a while, enter the pipe, and the whole pipe inside is lined with.
Okay.
Then the pipe is saved.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, so we'll call you back for your.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Welcome.
मध्य की बात है, खत्म जल्दी कर दिया डिस्पाइट.
Hanji. So your intro was very good. You're a bright candidate. How was your written this time?
Sir, I attempted of 540, 550, sir. Last time I attempted 450. In this Zoom paper, on bending moment diagram, I spent a lot of time on first question.
Okay.
That's
And what about your prelim?
the prelims 235 to 230 marks.
So you are very much close. You should make it this time.
Yes, sir. Like interview will be deciding for me. I think so. Interview will be deciding for me. 120
नहीं
plus.
अच्छा करोगे,
And
उसमें
to
तैयारी रिवाइज
decide
करो.
which service you will get. Okay, you are sure to get in. With that kind of marks you are saying for prelim and for the written,
So attempted 540. I may get 400 also.
फिर भी you will make it. Don't worry.
पिछली बार कितना अटेम्प्ट था?
So, पिछली बार 450 अटेम्प्ट था, तो 351 मार्क्स आए थे.
ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है, अब देखो डिपेंड ये करता है व्हाट वर द चॉइस ऑफ द क्वेश्चन, न्यूमेरिकल क्या था, थ्योरेटिकल क्या था।
टाई थोड़ी सी टाइट कर लेना,
श्योर
ठीक है, जिस दिन जाओ।
थोड़ी पतली,
गुड पर्सनैलिटी।
मतलब किसी
टाई का नीचे वाला अपने अंदर डाल लेना।
यस सर, आई विल टेक अनदर टाइम, इसमें है नहीं पीछे का, डाल देता हूँ।
अरे अंदर भी डाल सकते हो, वट एवर, ठीक है, देख लेना। इफ़ यू वेयर अ टाई, जरूरी नहीं है टाई पहनना, ठीक है। एंड आई थिंक यू आर गुड। जो क्वेश्चन नहीं आता आप खुद ही कह रहे हो, मे आई मेक अ गेस, दैट इज द राइट वे टू डू। 60% चांस है अगर आपको, इफ यू नो अप्रॉक्सीमेटली 60% यू नो द आंसर, देन यू मेक अ गेस। ओके, अदरवाइज सिंपली से सर आई डोंट नो, आई वुड लाइक टू लर्न मोर अबाउट इट, और आगे बढ़ जाओ। एंड कीप अ स्माइल ऑन योर फेस, व्हिच यू आर डूइंग एट टाइम्स। मेक आई contact with everybody.
यस सर,
60% time you look at the person who has asked, 40% time look at others also.
ओके सर।
But you are a very good candidate, the expectation from you will be high, and you should make it. There's no doubt that you will not make it. Okay. Anything you want to add?
अच्छा, just revise what we were discussing, revise things,
यस सर,
and on your since you are serving,
यस सर,
is it clear on what you are doing and
यस सर। एक्चुअली आई वाज फोकसिंग ऑन मेंस, सो आई वाज नॉट एबल टू डू
कोई बात नहीं, अभी टाइम है।
Time है अभी।
सर, व्हाट शुड आई प्रिपेयर? आई वांट टू आस्क दैट कि एज अ जेई, मतलब
एज ए जे जो भी जॉब है,
जे मतलब जूनियर इंजीनियर में जो अभी काम चल रहा है,
हाँ हाँ,
सर मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि मतलब एक कंक्रीट रोड और एक कंपाउंड वॉल, ऐसे दो
हाँ, you can prepare
small
well for
projects.
that, right?
और
आपको रोड का सबका पता होना चाहिए, बिटुमिनस कितना पर किलोमीटर कॉस्ट करती है,
एक तो स्कोप ऑफ वर्क
कंक्रीट कितना करती है,
इतनी ये है, इतनी ये है,
और
time
आजकल
you can
लोग
quantify.
टाइल्स की रोड बनाने लग गए हैं।
हाँ, वो पेवर ब्लॉक्स की बना रहा
हाँ, पेवर ब्लॉक की, वो
क्या
कितना per
स्पेसिफिकेशन
kilometer
लिया
cost
आपने?
करती है।
पीपल विल बी इंटरेस्टेड, इवन मैं भूल गया, वुड हैव इंटरेस्टेड कि भाई फ्लोरिंग क्या ली है,
है।
ठीक है ना, बाउंड्री वॉल में क्या डिजाइन लिया आपने, वेदर इट इज इंसर्ट पैनल टाइप और इट इज ब्रेक और इट इज अ कंक्रीट। बाउंड्री वॉल बहुत तरह की
यस
होती है,
सर।
तो व्हाट बाउंड्री वॉल, व्हाई इट हैज बीन टेकन, विंड लोड क्या है, कैसे है, हाउ इट हैज बीन डिजाइंड। बाउंड्री वॉल वेरी टिकलिश, और सिंपल ले लिया आपने, उसमें ब्रिक की बनाई और उसमें वो डाल दिए।
वो बता दीजिए सर, बिल्डिंग में रेक्टेंगुलर कॉलम क्यों दे रहे
हाँ
हैं?
सर, और
बिल्डिंग में रेक्टेंगुलर कॉलम
क्यों देते,
क्यों दे
सर्कुलर
रहे?
क्यों नहीं देते?
सर्कुलर क्यों नहीं देते? सर्कुलर में आपका जो ब्रेकिंग होगी ना,
हाँ हाँ,
वो थोड़ा इजियर होगी, मतलब इट विल नॉट बी एज सेफ एज रेक्टेंगुलर।
रेक्टेंगुलर ज़्यादा सेफ है।
रेक्टेंगुलर ज़्यादा सेफ है।
और प्राइमरी रीजन ये है, दीवार में छुप जाता है।
हाँ, मतलब मैं वही
230 mm का
Brick
कॉलम
के
देते
इसमें,
हैं,
हाँ,
विड्थ दीवार में छुप जाता है, लेंथ बढ़ा देते हैं। मॉल में जाके देखो,
तो वही मतलब दिखे ना कॉलम ऐसे।
किसी भी मॉल में जाके देखो, नीचे देखना कॉलम और नाप लेना 230 mm है।
आई मैं वही कहना चाहता, लेकिन यहाँ पे कॉलम दिख रहा है ना, तो
ये ठीक है, ये एक अलग है, बट ठीक है, एक ही दिख रहा है ना, बाकी तो सब वॉल में है।
हाँ, तो वो एक रीज़न है। यस, दो रीजन।
ठीक है,
सर, और वो स्टैचू कोलैप्स का रीज़न क्या है, मतलब करेक्ट रीज़न?
आप ढूंढो ना।
ये ढूंढो, वैसे मेरे हिसाब से चूंकि इतनी लंबी है ना, वो
हाँ,
स्लेंडरनेस रेशियो उसका जो है वो कम है,
अच्छा,
तो उस पे जो भी लोड्स आएंगे, या नीचे वीक हो गया होगा फाउंडेशन जो है ना, आप 6 फीट के 6 मीटर के लिए बनाई आपने फाउंडेशन और 36 मीटर का रख दिया,
यस सर।
तो फाउंडेशन में
फीट का रखा है,
35 फीट का रखा है।
35 फीट का रखा, जो भी है, मतलब इट
6 फुट की जगह
6 फुट की जगह 35
फीट
फीट।
रखा है।
तो अगर जो इम्बेड किया है वो ज़्यादा इम्बेड होना चाहिए, ये कम इम्बेड होगा, 6 फीट के साथ इम्बेड होगा, तो क्या होगा, जब इस पे कोई भी लोड लगेगा, कुछ होगा, तो बकलिंग में या नीचे से वीक हो गई तो ये टिल्टिंग में चला,
वैसे भी
टिल्टिंग का फेल्योर है,
हाँ,
टेक्निकली इट इज टिल्टिंग फेल्योर।
स्कल्पचर का जो आर्टिस्ट बनाता है, वो सेंटर ऑफ ग्रेविटी देख के नहीं बनाता, उसने हाथ ऐसे कर दिया तो हाथ का वेट आ गया और कैंटिलीवर आ गया बीच में,
हाँ हाँ,
ठीक है ना।
इससे
तो
समझ
वो जिसने बनाया उसको सीजी का क्या पता,
तो वो डिजाइन के अलग ही बनाया था, 6 फीट की जगह 35।
जेई को देखना चाहिए था, या जो भी यही है उसको देखना चाहिए था, ठीक है। और एक आपने रिवर वाली जो बात थी, वो रावी ब्यास इज अ सक्सेसफुल प्रोजेक्ट, ब्यास यमुना फेल्ड,
ओके,
हरियाणा tried linking Beas river with Yamuna, that failed. Ravi Beas is successful.
रवि बियास, किम बेतवा मैंने कहा, मतलब
वो ठीक है।
वो ज्यादा सुना था मैंने नाम।
हाँ, नॉर्थ में रवि ब्यास has succeeded, साउथ में केन बेतवा has succeeded.
ये केन बेतवा इसमें बुंदेलखंड में है,
हाँ मतलब
देयर आर सो मेनी प्रोजेक्ट्स कि उस एरिया को ग्रीन किया जाए, लेकिन अभी भी अवेलेबिलिटी इज 30% ओनली।
And
वो
sir,
देख लेना था।
water structure you asked me in Hyderabad.
यार देखो, एक कैनाल नहीं, एक स्ट्रक्चर बनाया गया है जो हमारे विश्वेश्वरराय साहब ने डिजाइन किया था।
सर दो ये बनाए थे, मतलब उस्मान अली सागर और एक निजाम सागर, तो ये हो गया।
हाँ।
उस्मान अली और एक हिमायत सागर,
हाँ
दो सागर
हाँ,
बनाए।
हिमायत सागर से शहर में पानी आता है, तो अब हैदराबाद में स्टोन का प्रॉब्लम नहीं है।
हाँ,
ठीक है, तो स्टोन का बेड बना के, स्टोन की वॉल बना के, उसके ऊपर स्टोन का जस्ट एक वो रखे गए हैं।
अच्छा,
ठीक है, तो वहां से पीने का पानी आता
उस्मान
है।
सागर।
हाँ
ओके,
ठीक है, पूरे हैदराबाद सिटी को पीने का पानी ही वहां से आता है।
हाँ ओके सर,
क्योंकि मूसी नदी में तो पानी है नहीं।
हाँ मूसी रिवर जहाँ से आती है।
हाँ, वो तो पानी बचा नहीं है, ये चीज है। और दूसरा देखो, शिवाजी महाराज का जो स्टैचू गिरा, अब स्टैचू ऑफ यूनिटी भी पढ़ लेना
हाँ
कि क्या वो भी गिर सकता है, या उसमें और इसमें क्या फर्क है, तो थोड़ा सा और अंडरस्टैंडिंग पता चलेगी।
ओके
ठीक है।
सो रोहित, एक ही बस छोटा सा मैं क्वेश्चन ऐड करना चाहूँगा, मतलब आपको ऐड करना चाहूँगा सजेशन। देखो, आपके लास्ट ईयर बहुत अच्छे मार्क्स आए हैं, सो डोंट कंसीडर कि इस साल भी उतने ही आ जाएंगे। आपको मेहनत करना पड़ेगा,
यस सर,
आपको जीएस प्रिपेयर करना पड़ेगा, आपको टेक्निकल सब्जेक्ट्स भी आपके पढ़ने पड़ेंगे। यू हैव टू बी थोरो। आपने इंट्रोडक्शन में नहीं बताया कि आपकी गेट रैंक 4 आई हुई है, दैट यू शुड ऐड। इट एड्स अ वेटेज, बट इसके साथ एक खराब चीज भी आती है,
वो ओवर हो जाएगा ऐसे लग रहा है, मतलब
ओवर नहीं होगा।
नहीं,
जस्टिफाई कर जाओ तो 4 चांद है।
आपके क्वेश्चन से, मतलब आपकी रैंक देख के मैंने क्वेश्चन रखे थे, आपने आंसर सबका दे दिया।
कर लेगा आंसर।
You have to prove it.
ओके।
आपसे डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन पूछे जाएंगे, फिर आसान नहीं पूछे जाएंगे।
हम मतलब प्रूव किया तो अच्छे मार्क आएंगे, लेकिन
इट विल बी वेरी गुड।
कमी रह गई तो मतलब ज्यादा कम
ऐसा नहीं होगा, ऐसा नहीं होता है।
अरे गड़बड़ नहीं होगी, तुम ऐसा सोचते क्यों?
दे देमसेल्फ नो कि आसान सवाल पूछते तो तुम बता ही देते, इसीलिए उन्होंने डिफिकल्ट किया ना।
ओके
ठीक है, सो दैट यू हैव टू कीप इट माइंड। ठीक है, आप इंट्रोडक्शन में उसको ऐड कर सकते हो,
ओके
बट यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर फॉर दैट।
यस
Okay. Rest, everything was perfect. Continue doing this, and probably you will get good marks.
थैंक यू
Okay.
थैंक यू
This year, Abhi sir score.
You easily get 130.
Currently, we
What
are
you gave
giving.
today,
हाँ
but we are keeping on the conservative side, so that you aim for 150.
यस सर,
You can get it.
150 भी आते हैं, ऐसा नहीं है।
नहीं आए 155 लास्ट टाइम।
You
You are a smart
Someone
chap,
got-
yeah, you are very good.
Someone got 155 kind of thing marks.
who got it?
I don't know the name.
So
but
that
I found
हाँ,
someone,
150 भी आते हैं, 170 भी आते हैं।
that someone should be Rohit this time. Okay,
Okay sir.
come back to us with good news.
Yes sir. Thank you sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All the best.